It seems like everybody's doing anything they can to get out on the water, and boating market has really turned up hot, and it's leaving some people having to find unique ways to do things, kind of like this crew right here. But not everybody can afford heavy equipment to get out there on the water, and many of us are still out there looking for boats. And as you're looking for a boat, one of the first questions that's going to pop up is going to be, do you want a trailer? So I figured let's go ahead and make that our subject today, and I'll help you decide whether a trailer is the right move for you or whether you'd rather use another option. Maybe you don't have any desire to trailer your vessel and you really would just rather leave it at a marina, or maybe you've got other ideas in mind on ways to get your vessel to and from the water. Now let's be honest, there is no one right answer for everybody. Not everybody's gonna want or need a trailer. Trailers can be costly, they add to additional maintenance expense. In many locations they may also come with additional taxes and fees for registration. It just depends on where your location is. And then you're also going to want to insure the trailer, which is also going to add to additional costs. And not everybody's going to want to fork over this money just to have the convenience of a trailer. Maybe some of you out there got specialty vehicles, or you just have other ideas in mind on ways you can get that vessel launched. But what you need to look at is the convenience worth it? Sometimes having a trailer is just a little more convenient and a little easier than other ways you may launch your vessel. So before you even pull the trigger on that boat or decide what vessel you want, you're going to want to look and see if a trailer is something that's right for you, or if you're going to look at other means of storing your vessel and other means of getting your vessel out onto the water. Once you've decided that trailering is going to be your preferred method of trying to get your vessel out onto the water, the next step you need to make sure of is that the vessel you're buying is something that is trailerable, or something that you have the means to trailer, or whether or not you're going to need specialty equipment to get your vessel to and from the water. If you're buying a larger vessel and you're going to need specialty equipment, one of the things you got to keep in mind is it's going to have to be in the budget as well, and you'll have to factor that into your overall boating budget. So once you've decided that your vessel is a trailerable boat, the next thing you're going to want to do is make sure your tow vehicle is properly equipped to tow that vessel. If not, that's something you're going to want to do before you get to the dealership. Nothing stinks more than showing up to the dealership only to find out you don't have the correct setup on the back of your tow vehicle to be able to take your boat home. The next thing you're going to want to look at is storage. If you plan on storing your boat in your garage, you need to make sure that that vessel is going to fit with the trailer. You can't buy a 20-foot boat, think it's going to fit in a 20-foot garage because your trailer is going to be longer than the vessel is. Then of course there's one of my favorite questions. Can I tow my new 10,000-pound boat with my vehicle that's only rated for 6,000 pounds? This is a question we see often in internet forums, and the answers vary widely, but the truth is that the answer is no. Sure, your Toyota Prius may be able to pull your 10,000-pound boat on flat land. The problem is your Toyota Prius is not going to be able to stop that boat in an emergency situation. So no matter what you hear in those internet forums, go ahead and do yourself a favor, get the proper vehicle to tow your vessel for your safety and those around you. And then of course you've also got to deal with the learning curve of learning to tow a vessel. If you've never really towed before, you'll quickly learn that towing a vessel is a little different than just regularly driving your car. All of a sudden you're going to be significantly longer, and the way you handle various things such as turns, stoplights, and stopping in general are all going to be affected by the fact that you've got additional weight and additional length behind you, which can lead to unexpected events. And if all that's not enough fun for you, we really haven't even talked about the really fun part about trailering your boat. And that's that you're going to have to learn how to get this thing on and off the trailer as well. And that's going to lead to a whole different kind of experience for you, because once again, kind of like whether or not a trailer's for you, there's no one right answer on how to put a boat on and off a trailer. Every boat's going to react different, and every circumstance is going to be different. Sometimes you're going to have to deal with high winds, you're going to have to deal with high waves. Each boat is going to have a different draft, so the kind of depth that you're going to have to put your trailer in is going to vary based on the type of vessel you have. And all these things are really going to be trial and error for you to figure out, since there's no one right way to do it. Now I know what many of you are thinking after watching this. Good Lord, I'm going to keep my boat in a marina. Don't worry, we'll come back with the video on that one as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Cody Augustine, Terrence Munch, Blake Howell, Ray Hurley, T. Scarfo, Hamp Titanic, and Rick Myers did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button. If not, we're coming to steal your drain plug.